Hi, Aesop's Fables. I picked this up in the charity shop because we all know Aesop's Fables, or we think we do, don't we? The ones we taught as kids about the hare and the tortoise and the little boy who cried wolf. We taught those as children, and I don't know whether I've slept, whether I've been in a different universe or whatever, but I never actually realised that these were written for adults. I always believed that they were children's stories or children's fables. But when I read them, I've realised that they're not. Aesop himself was a Greek, and he was born, let me just get my notes, about 620. Yes, but born about 620. And his fables were passed down in an oral tradition and weren't actually written until about 300 years after his death. And he used humble incidents to give people a sort of a way of living, a moral framework to go by. And yes, I mean, they're known to children, but I was reading through this book, I mean, there's so many of them, and some of them are quite gruesome, and they're definitely not for children, I would have thought, unless children do like gruesome, don't they? I mean, I'd never come across the one about the wolf and the lamb. I was quite shocked when I read that one, and it was about a wolf who noticed a stray lamb at some distance down the stream, and he decided to attack her, but he needed to have a plausible excuse to attack her. So he ran up to her and said, "How dare you muddy the water that I'm drinking?" So the lamb replied, "Well, I don't see how I could have done, because the water's flowing from you to me rather than me to you." But so the wolf said, "Well, okay, whatever, but a year ago you were calling me horrible names." And the lamb said, "Well, I wasn't even born a year ago." "Well, if it wasn't you, it was your mother. So, no, I'm still going to have my supper." And then he fell upon the lamb and tore her to pieces. I mean, I thought, for me, that was quite shocking. I mean, the moral of the story is that the tyrant will always find a pretext for his tyranny. So it's useless for the innocent to seek justice through reasoning when the oppressor intends to be unjust. And there were a lot of death in these, which I don't know, I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting more of the hare and the tortoise and the little boy who cried wolf. So it is a very interesting read. It's quite an eye-opener, really. And I was quite glad I picked it up for 50p in the charity shop. So that was Aesop's Fables. What I'm reading at the moment, if you remember the book poster that I had, where I had to tick off all the books that you've read, I'm now reading The Old Man and the Sea. So I can tick another one off in a few days' time. And as for the Kindle book I'm reading, The Dove Keepers, fantastic. I'm really enjoying that one. So I'm not halfway through yet. So when I get to that one, I'll let you know all about it. So if you like my videos, if you liked Aesop's Fables, let me know. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. So take care. Bye.